Hello, Knight Nation. Trace Trylko alongside Andrew Cherico here inside the bounce house following the Knights' 48-21 loss to Colorado. Andrew, Knights had 2 weeks to prepare for this one, coming off a bye. All of the hype, big noon kickoff. What happened?
UCF got absolutely dominated on all facets of the game. The game plan was to get RJ Harvey going, keep the ball in UCF's possession, keep time in possession, but Colorado took it all the way out the playbook. UCF was dominated on defense, dominated on possessions, and dominated on turnovers.
Following the game, head coach Gus Malzahn took accountability for this one, said that he's going to learn a lot about this team now in the next couple of days as it prepares for a tough test on the road in Gainesville. Let's hear from Coach Malzahn and players.
And there was so many mistakes, and that's really what I'm disappointed in. And I'm the head coach of this operation. It starts with me. And we got to do a better job of coaching. We got to do a better job of playing. And it's really all the above. You know, special teams, same way.
Coming out of the bye week, what were the major adjustments that you made with this team?
I felt pretty good about, going over, looking at the things we need to improve on. It didn't carry over here, out there, obviously. But we got to keep working. We just got to keep working. And our guys, I have confidence in our team. I really have confidence they'll come to that team meeting tomorrow and bright-eyed, and they'll be ready to take the next step. Like I said, we'll find out a lot about our team this week, who we truly are.
Considering the hype for this game, 2 weeks to prepare, how surprised are you by how it played out?
Extremely surprised. Just from the fact that, we felt like we had a great game plan going into the game, and also being able to prepare over the bye week and had an extra week to prepare for those guys. But like I said, we just came out. We didn't execute at a high level. Some moments of the game that we would like to have back, but like I said, it's all come down to execution.
At the end of the day, we got to be better. They have a really good team. They got a lot of good players that can ability to make plays. And at the end of the day, that's what it came down to. They were able to extend drives and make the plays downfield that they needed to make to continue drives going. I think there's definitely things that we can improve on. I think it's unfortunate, but this isn't just because we lost this game doesn't mean anything past this game is going to spiral or anything like that. We can come back to work tomorrow and improve and keep going.
Obviously, we want to win every game. That's the goal. You guys have heard us talk about that since we got started. So it is definitely losing sucks. I hate to lose. Everyone in that locker room hates losing. We had fans come out this morning and even to the game. Huge crowd there to support us. We feel like we let them down too, but we just want to encourage them to keep coming out. We're going to get in tomorrow, get better, and bounce back next week.
We got another big one next week. It's one game, in the big picture, and you got to find a way to grow. You got to find a way to get better, and that's going to be our deal.
Well, that is the post-game reaction from UCF. Andrew, you covered the Colorado side of post-game. I imagine things a little bit lighter, a little bit happier for Coach Prime and the players.
Absolutely. I had the opportunity to speak with Coach Prime. He said this was his most complete and dominant win in his time coaching at Colorado.
I believe it.
He spoke throughout the week saying, we're going to load the box and pray. I'm going to put my mama in the box. Not only did he stop RJ Harvey on the ground, but he held the #1 rushing team in college football to under 200 yards on the day.
Well, let's hear a post-game reaction from Colorado.
It's one of the first times that we came out and played a collective game, offensively, defensively, as well as special teams. With Mata hitting that field goal right before the half was tremendous. Just even the play call right before Mata to get out of bounds. I think it was 8 seconds on the clock. We got out of bounds with 3 seconds left. It was just phenomenal execution of what the offense was capable of. The quarterback, we knew he was going to be a problem, and we had to stop him from running the football. It's not just a one-man band. With Harvey, but A.J. Jefferson is unbelievable. That's what he does, and he's really good at it, as well as he could throw the darn football. We knew we had to take away something. So just trying to stifle the run a little bit to get them to start over, but we knew we could score as well. So to keep up with our type of scoring, that gets them out of their comfort zones and provokes them to throw the ball a little more than they would like to, because that's not truly who they've shown that they've been.
I feel like we both had each other's back when we both needed it the most. And basically I threw a pick, he threw a pick, so now the game starts over. So that's basically what's the message. Like, hey, the game just started over, We both got our, stuff out the way, but the way how the defense was playing was amazing. The way how offensively we was able to mix the run in a lot with the pass and made everything way easier. The way our coach Sherman called everything, it was pretty good. So
Yeah.
we're just happy going into the bye week.
If y'all know where I came from, Vanderbilt. That's the most complete win I've had.
So what does it say about the team that you can kind of muster that in the direction you're trending?
I mean, if you look at every game, it's just gotten better and better on both sides of the ball, special teams, offense, defense. So I think we're trending the right
About
way.
it, you can tell. I mean, we don't point fingers. Like we pick each other up. They came out and scored on us. He came right back and scored. So that's just the way we're playing right now. It's definitely been the most complete win. I feel like since we're in, it's just the beginning.
Well, that is the scene from a much happier Colorado. It's a question I asked on social media following the game. Was this loss just a blip in the road, or are there more systemic problems? We saw struggles in the red zone, turnovers, the self-inflicted wounds, the penalties, the lack of discipline, some struggles establishing the run, and then, struggles passing the ball. What do you think? Is this systemic or just a one-week blip?
There are definitely some systemic problems. Getting the ball out from the quarterback, KJ Jefferson, he needs to complete his passes. They need to be able to convert on third down. And on the defensive side, rushing the quarterback. UCF has failed at getting to the quarterback many of times this season and not putting enough pressure, allowing the defense to struggle. But on the other end, we know if UCF can establish the running game, they can be dominant. But when they can't, the whole system falls apart.
The big comeback win at TCU that brought this team to 3-0, and then all the hype coming out of a bye week, big noon kickoff, the time slot on Fox against Colorado, all of the circus that comes along with Deion Sanders. A big missed opportunity for this team, but they and we must turn the page to Gainesville week and the University of Florida. High-profile showdown, for all the bragging rights, for the recruiting that come with playing the Gators in Gainesville. Going to be a tough test for the Knights. They're going to have to shake this one off as they fall to 3-1, 1-1 in league play.
Yeah, they need to reset in the swamp. Forget about this game. Of course, it's hard, Big 12 home opener, but they need to put it in the past, reestablish their game plan. They need to use R.J. Harvey effectively. They need to keep the ball in their hands, and they need to dominate the ground game.
Yeah, sure. If it were only that easy, right? For Andrew Cherico, I'm Trace Trylko. Go Knights!
Charge on.